National Football League.
Visitors sideline, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His guy's perfect on the new season. 5 games, 5 wins in the early go. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guy's stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
Got a man, that's Rashee Rice. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's another quick first down, and that's a 25-yard gain.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play.
Brings up second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And this ball incomplete on third down. On fourth down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are out to an early 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. We'll start at the 4. They'll get across the 20, mark them down 23-yard line. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. Second in passing yards in the NFL.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
He is looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And third down coming up. From the gun, it's Goff. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth
The
down.
result of the play is a turnover on down.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 28.
Play action here. Mahomes will swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
Play brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Intended for Isaiah
On fourth
Pacheco.
down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal.
4th down.
This one from 43 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Lions offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll start out first down and 10. To the right side, that's St. Brown. Now inside the 25. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions move out in front by a point. It's 7-6.
Jeff Fox picking off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Back at the 25.
So, we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Lions who have the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. On second down, Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and goal, Detroit.
Gibbs will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown.
Detroit.
So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Here's Smith to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. That's dropped off to Pacheco. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
3rd down, they need 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Right back to the air from Mahomes. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On 4th down, it's Matt Araiza to punt for KC. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. We'll take this in, back at the 16. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit offense heading out for their next possession. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the 1st half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. Off to throw on 1st down. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Now pass deep for St. Brown. That is brought in. And he will score. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it, and the Lions extend it to a 21-6 advantage.
Chiefs 6. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Ooh. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Now it's 2nd and 1. Mahomes back. Short pass taken in by Kelce. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Here's Mahomes. Right back to Kelce again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and
Mahomes now to throw again. He'll step up and run.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
That's going to be pulled in by Brown. And he will go all the way. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. That his second TD catch of the season. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs are back within one score. It is an 8-point game. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Raymond now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit offense heading out for their next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. 3rd down and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Open man is the tight end right. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 2nd down, Goff. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Now, Goff. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. That's touchdown number 1 for him on the year.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Bates now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. And instead, well, we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Lions offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, they're on the
2
tackle.
yards on the pickup.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
25-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. Has an opening past the 40. He is tough to bring down. A big one there on the ground.
It's a gain of 35.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Lions, first down.
They'll go play action with Goff. Is caught left side by St. Brown. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Detroit Lions.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing, Goff. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Anthony Firkser.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10.
Back to the air. It's Goff. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
First down.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Here's Gibbs. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. 3rd and goal.
Black 20.
Throwing here is Goff. He's got it at the 3.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep.
And this will pay off. It is caught. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Jack Fox, the kickoff for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. A return now from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
They go play action with Mahomes. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. They're down and 3.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. On comes the Chiefs punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. It'll mark them down just shy of the 40. Sensational stats in this one, and now that pass gets him over 300 yards on the evening. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. It was Jalen Watson who's got the arm in there to break that one up. A second down throw for Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. Goff to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Detroit.
That's good.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. First and 10. On to the fourth quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here's Goff. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
10 yards on the play. That's another Detroit.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. Good running inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete. They'll try again here, second and 10. To throw is Goff. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. This drive in danger of stalling out on third and 10. Goff to throw. Forced to his right. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with first and 10. Yep. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up third down and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Got a man. It's Kelsey. Complete. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, a fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Second and 10.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Brings up second and 12.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. And He'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
That's a gain
Third
of 10.
and 2. Here we go.
Third and 2.
They put Kelce in motion. Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First
Now,
down.
Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelce. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are able to edge a bit closer.
Chiefs 20.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit offense heading out for their next possession. And this one really all over but the shouting. One timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. On play action, Goff. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Goff. Over the middle. He's got St. Brown. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Yards on the play. And the Lions.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
4 yards.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
First down.
They'll go play action with Goff. He's got it at the 7. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, good night from Kansas City.